Hello, this is Elmer Santos. I am the Robofest director, here to give you the autonomous taxi judge training. This is our agenda. We're going to talk about judging opportunities, game scenario, judges' roles and responsibilities, some game details, how to set up the playing field, the robot impounding process, violations, reset, procedures and rules to play the 2 rounds, unveiling the UTF, and then scoring. It's really important for judges, especially if you will be judging at the World Championship, to have some previous experience. So please try to judge at some local events. For example, these are the upcoming Michigan local game qualifiers. You can see there are quite a few of them. So please get some experience if you are going to be judging at Worlds. And thank you so much for your help. On to the game synopsis. An autonomous vehicle has to take 3 passengers and a food delivery to their desired locations while obeying traffic laws and avoiding collisions. Maximum 2 minutes. All tasks must be autonomous. There will be some unknown tasks and factors, and those are going to be the passenger destinations, except for passenger 3 for senior, game ending task, and then note there should maybe some additional landmarks for the game ending task. There are some game field definitions. I will not go through that during the training, but please be familiar with those. That is very important to your understanding. We will be using barcodes, and we have some pre-printed ones are available that you can print out. They're available on our website. Our game scorecard is also available on the Robofest website. Yeah, also some game definitions. Once again, please become familiar with those. I will be referring to those in the training. Next, judge roles and responsibilities. First of all, to review all the training material, to prepare and place the field elements, to prepare and place the unveiled start line and barcode on the official tables after impound, to proctor the teams. Please note no adults are allowed in the pits during the competition, no contact with adults during work time, and teams must share official and practice tables. Also, judges are responsible for impounding robots. Judges need to review the unknown task and factor sheet for each round to determine the correct barcode, the barcode and start line location, the passenger desk locations, right? This is needed for scoring. The game ending task. So judges, please work with your partner to guide the team to start the run, watch for violations, reset the field, record time if needed, and score the round. Review the scorecard with the team for agreement, and then judge and team will sign it and turn it in to the scorekeeper. Just some detail on the barcode, which will be used for the end task in junior division. The code will be unveiled after impound, and just so this is the start line. Then there's a 3-bit barcode. Just a couple examples of how that may be used. They may be asked to display the color of the barcode at the end of the round, or it may be used in a decision process for the robot. For example, to stop in front of building A if the bit is black, or building B if the bit is white. So just some examples of how that barcode may be used. For senior division, it's similar, but it's also used. It's some possibly more difficult tasks. So just some examples. Once again, seniors might be asked to display more information. In this case, the colors of all 3 bits, or it may be asked to do like a mathematical equation based on the bits. So in this example, it says display bit 1 plus bit 2 plus bit 3, assuming white is 0, black is 1. So these are examples that may be used in individual rounds. So you would see this one maybe round 1, or this one in round 2, for example. For senior division only, the barcode will also be used for the destination. And this is basically the chart based on the status of the bits. So judges will be provided this decoder sheet to help determine the passenger location. So for this example, white, black, white, white, black, white. So destination is building A. Okay, on to the playing field setup for each round. Official practice tables should be preset with all elements prior to check-in. Actual barcode and location will be unveiled after impound, but we should provide something for practice. Start line barcode is centered north and south, so please remember that. Buildings and ball locations are the same round to round, so that should be helpful for the judges this year. And then note each pedestrian is placed randomly in this these little zones. Robot impounding process. Only one team member should bring it to impound. Judges will check for size. Judges should handle the robot as little as possible. Judges will check the robot for the following: maximum size, including expansion. Wires are not included in the size. All wheels must be touching the ground during the check. They will also be checking for a label and also for an indicator that shows the front of the robot. Robots may not be charged at the impound. Robots should be turned off to save batteries. After inspection and impound, ask the team member to place the robot on their team placemat on the impound table. Okay, next we're going to talk about violations, resets, and end of run. When any of these violations occur, judges shall stop the gameplay to avoid disruption to the field. If it's touched, if the robot falls off the table, or any other activities judges determine are an issue. At that point, the team can request a one-time full reset with a small penalty. If the reset is selected, time will continue while the judges reset the table. Or teams may declare the end of the round at any time. At that point, the player should not move the robot until instructed by the judge. If the robot is still moving when they call end of run or at the time limit, no points will be awarded for the game ending task. Okay, next, some details on the stop line violations. Violations occur if the entire robot goes past the line without stopping. It's kind of like going through a stop sign. Judges should keep a tally of the number of violations during the round. Right, that's the one thing that needs to be scored during the round. And then after the round, put the final number on the scorecard. Right, so we tally it here and then put the final number here. Also, note the tally starts over if a reset is requested. Some more procedures. Only contestants are allowed in the pit area. When the unknown tasks and factors are unveiled, teams will be provided a hard copy or it will be projected on the screen. Teams will be given 30 minutes of work time. Prior to the start of work time, all people except for authorized staff and volunteers will be dismissed from the competition area. During practice time, teams must share the fields. And then judges, it's your job to help watch for that and watch for teams kind of monopolizing the table. They should not be adjusting their code on the field, for example, or taking more than one practice run if another team is waiting. All teams must submit the robot to impound at when work time is expired. Okay, yeah, they're going to check for labels. Once again, no power is supplied at the impound table. Teams will compete in a predetermined order. And then during the game rounds, all team members must remain in the team spectator area, not in the pits. When teams compete, the maximum of 2 contestants should be there. The judge will check Timer ready, judges ready, teams ready, then countdown 3, 2, 1. Contestants must stay near the start zone. They should not follow the robot. They can approach the robot only to end the run, request a reset, or when the judges tell them. Final scoring is done after the run, except for stop line violations. A team member must sign the scorecard to confirm, and then teams play 2 rounds. Each will have a different set of unknown tasks and factors. All right, going through some specific examples for junior. Right, they'll reveal the passenger destinations and game and the task. In this example, robot must be stopped and displaying the number of black bits in the barcode. All right, so once again, the start line and barcode will be unveiled after impound, but we're providing this just to show some reference for a sample. All right, after the impound, the host will set up the field according to this. Right, the unknown test, the unknown information is now unveiled. Right, in this case, 70 centimeters from the stop line, and then barcode is all black. Also, the host sheet will provide the answer. In this case, the answer is 3, right? 3 black bits. Senior, it's similar. One exception, though, is the third passenger destination is not unveiled, right? It's going to be unveiled via the barcode afterwards. Also, the game ending task will be slightly more difficult. Here's one example. A robot must be stopped and displaying the answer to the equation. So they have to do some information with the bits. The number of black bits of white bits divided by the number of black bits, and then add 25. Here's an example of the host sheet. Yeah, we provided the kind of decoding, right? This should be destination A. Hopefully corresponds with the barcode, distance where to set it, and then the answer to the equation, right? So basically 2 divided by 1, that's 2, plus 25 is 27. Team scoring, this will be done by the scorekeeper, but judges, just so you understand, we'll be using a spreadsheet, which automatically calculates the ranking. And really more for your information, again, this is done in the spreadsheet. We'll be using best plus average divided by 2 this year. And we feel that we'll do a better job of highlighting the best teams and eliminating ties. And then tiebreakers will be best score of 2 rounds, highest time left if the score is 100 points, and then if necessary, a rerun. We don't expect a lot of tiebreakers this year, so hopefully that system will work. And we've tried that out in our unknown mission scholarship competition earlier this year, and it worked well. That's basically it. So please, again, review the definitions and the material, and please just send any questions to robofest@ltu.edu. So once again, thank you so much for volunteering to judge this year, and let's have a great season. Thanks.